When Tony was born, he appeared healthy and he was beautiful. Maybe about 3 to 4 months, when Tony was 3 to 4 months old, I noticed he wasn't looking at things the way his younger brother did when he was a baby. And at about 6 months, I started noticing some kind of jerk, and I didn't know what it was. And Tony's eyes were rolling in the back of his head, and he was eventually diagnosed with acid reflux. And at that time is when we started doing all kinds of EEGs, and eventually Tony was diagnosed with a Lennox-Gastaut at the age of 2. And from ages 2 to 3 were just, it was just a big blur of seizures nonstop. And those first couple of years of seizures were just, they were hard. Non-stop in the hospital, in and out, just trying to control endless seizures. Since then, it's been a whirlwind of, trying to gain control, and Tony having, a couple of good weeks at a time, and then it's right back at trying to get his seizures under control. They can come at a moment's notice, and everything stops, and we call 911. And Tony has, over the years, been on, I can't even count how many medications. The main ones that he's been on have been phenobarbital, off and on from the beginning, and it's not a very mild kind of a medication. It's very sedating, and he can have good control with that medication for a while, and then it just stops working. The side effects are scary, and Tony's had reactions to different kinds of meds. He's had rashes on his back that we still don't know which one of the meds it came from, but he's been on, I can't even count how many different medications. We've been on them, stopped them, and when the meds that he's on, when they stop working, we have to go back onto the meds that he's been on in the past. And it's, a lot of the times it's starting a med, stopping a med, and trying one that we've tried in the past, and just hoping that this time it works. And it does work for a while, but not very long. When there's an option available like medical marijuana, and you see it helping so many other children that are very similar to Tony, it's an option, and I want to try it. I want my son to be able to try it.
Well, I really wish everybody would just jump on board and try to get this passed, to where, my family wouldn't have to move out of town. I don't want to see my grandson have to leave, and
he needs it.
Just, yeah, I can't do it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's all right, Mom. I don't want to have to leave New York State. This is our home. This is where we live. I wouldn't want to break my family apart to leave New York to go somewhere where the medical marijuana is helping other kids there. I want it here. I want my son to have a better quality of life, and I want to do it here at home. Please do whatever you can to help pass this.